The life and teachings of Siddhartha Gautama, known as the Buddha, are foundational to Buddhism and continue to inspire millions of people worldwide. His insights into the nature of suffering, the path to enlightenment, and the importance of mindfulness have shaped not only the spiritual practices of millions, but also the philosophical and ethical landscapes of many cultures. The Buddha's journey from a sheltered prince to an enlightened teacher is both a profound historical narrative and a deeply spiritual path that offers lessons for individuals seeking peace, clarity, and liberation in the modern world. Siddhartha Gautama was born around the 6th century BCE in Lumbini, which is now part of modern-day Nepal. He was born into a royal family, and his father, King Suddhodana, was determined to shield him from the suffering of the world. Siddhartha's early life was one of luxury, marked by palaces, beautiful gardens, and a life of ease and comfort. However, despite these comforts, Siddhartha was unsettled, and as he grew older, he became increasingly aware of the impermanence of life. It was during a series of encounters with suffering, witnessing sickness, aging, and death, that he began to question the meaning of life and the nature of human existence. At the age of 29, Siddhartha left his palace, abandoning his wife, son, and all the privileges of royal life in search of answers to these fundamental questions. His quest led him to study under various spiritual teachers and engage in rigorous ascetic practices. He sought to conquer the self and transcend the physical body's desires through extreme forms of self-denial. Yet, after years of harsh asceticism, Siddhartha realized that neither indulgence nor deprivation held the key to enlightenment. It was through this realization that he discovered the middle way, a balanced approach to life that avoids the extremes of indulgence and asceticism. Siddhartha's journey culminated in his meditation under the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, where he achieved enlightenment. Through deep meditation, he came to understand the nature of suffering, its cause, and how it could be overcome. This profound realization, known as the Four Noble Truths, forms the core of Buddhist teachings. The first noble truth reveals that suffering, or dukkha, is an inherent part of existence. The second noble truth explains that suffering arises from attachment, craving, and desire. The third noble truth teaches that it is possible to end suffering by letting go of attachment and desire. Finally, the fourth noble truth offers a practical path to overcome suffering, the Noble Eightfold Path, which includes right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. The Buddha's teachings focus on the cultivation of wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. Central to his teachings is the idea of mindfulness, paying full attention to the present moment and cultivating awareness of one's thoughts, emotions, and actions. By being mindful, individuals can break free from habitual patterns of suffering and find peace in the present. The Buddha also emphasized the importance of compassion, kindness, and non-harm in all aspects of life. By developing these virtues, individuals can create a world that is more harmonious and compassionate, reducing the suffering of others and oneself. The historical perspective on the Buddha's life is a mixture of fact and legend, and while much of his life is documented through Buddhist scriptures and oral traditions, details about his early years and the events surrounding his enlightenment are often presented symbolically. For example, the story of the Buddha's temptation by Mara, the demon who sought to prevent his enlightenment, symbolizes the internal struggles and distractions that individuals must overcome to attain true wisdom and liberation. Similarly, the Buddha's teachings on impermanence and non-attachment reflect his own experiences of confronting the fleeting nature of life, reminding us that everything in life is subject to change and decay. While the historical Buddha is regarded as an enlightened teacher, his teachings extend beyond individual enlightenment to encompass a broader social vision. The Buddha's message was not only about personal liberation, but also about the transformation of society. He encouraged his followers to live ethical lives, care for others, and engage in compassionate acts that contribute to the well-being of the community. His teachings on equality, nonviolence, and respect for all sentient beings challenged the rigid social hierarchies of ancient India and promoted a more inclusive and egalitarian society. In the centuries following his death, the Buddha's teachings spread throughout Asia, giving rise to various schools of Buddhist thought, such as Theravada, Mahayana, and Vajrayana Buddhism. Each of these traditions interprets the Buddha's teachings in unique ways, but all share a common core belief in the possibility of liberation from suffering and the attainment of enlightenment. The Buddha's teachings have had a profound impact on the development of philosophy, psychology, ethics, and art, and they continue to offer guidance to those seeking spiritual growth and understanding in the modern world. The Buddha's teachings are not confined to a particular time or place. They are universal in their appeal and offer insights into the nature of the human experience that transcend cultural and historical boundaries. The path to enlightenment that the Buddha illuminated is as relevant today as it was over 2 millennia ago, offering a way for individuals to understand their own suffering, cultivate inner peace, and contribute to a more compassionate world. Ultimately, the life and teachings of the Buddha invite us to reflect on our own lives and the choices we make. His example of renunciation, mindfulness, and compassion offers a timeless blueprint for living a life of greater awareness, wisdom, and joy. By embracing the Buddha's teachings, we can embark on our own journey toward liberation, cultivating a deep understanding of the nature of suffering and the path to true happiness.